what it means to be an American.
3, 1. Be a legal citizen.
Follow the laws.
Help! Someone help me!
I'm undercover. You're under arrest. Get to the wall. I should have followed the laws. Ow.
2. Support our troops.
So many men and women have given up their lives for your safety, freedom, happiness, and your very own life. The least you can do is honor these brave soldiers. They are true heroes.
Three, be an active member of your community.
Being an active member of the community may include getting a job, helping keep your community clean, or just plain old being friendly to your neighbors.
4, be aware of current events.
We are live on the 100th floor.
Are you still opposed to same-sex marriage?
The National Guard went in to set up some supply stations.
That building in total darkness.
There's the picture on the Times.
All our hearts are broken. Over 20 little children, more adults, dead after the worst shooting ever at a grade school.
As a country, we have been through this too many times.
Do you worry about going back to school?
Yeah.
Whether it's an elementary school in Newton, or a shopping mall in Oregon, or a temple in Wisconsin, or a movie theater in Aurora.
What's the hardest part?
Just that someone would murder so many people.
These neighborhoods are our neighborhoods, and these children are our children.
It is so difficult to find the right words after seeing how much this community has lost.
We're grieving with you.
I appreciate it.
These tragedies must end, and to end them, we must change. It is important for me to go ahead and affirm that I think same-sex couples should be able to get married.
You're falling further behind. Why aren't you doing better?
Well, I'm doing well. I'm virtually tied in the polls.
George is down there in Tampa for the RNC.
A day late because of Hurricane Isaac.
I've got Mr. Obama sitting here. What do you mean, shut up?
There are 47% of the people who vote for the president no matter what.
If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down.
Are you trying to say that if you just took out the word legitimate, that then the sentence would be true?
No, I was medically wrong. What's going to happen with the fiscal cliff?
I'm going to turn now to the fiscal cliff.
The looming
So-called
fiscal cliff. I would like to move on to a very simple question.
I know you're under a lot of duress.
I love Big Bird.
It's a bunch of malarkey.
We also have fewer horses and bayonets.
Folks, and they brought us whole binders full of women.
I love you, women!
I'm tired of Barack Obama and Mitt Romney.
It's almost over, Abby. Our whole team will be out in force all day, all night long as the votes come in.
We are projecting the battleground state of Ohio for President Barack Obama.
I return to the White House more determined and more inspired than ever.
Faster, higher, stronger. It's the stadium, the site of the opening ceremonies.
Team gold for the U.S. women in gymnastics.
She is on the cover of just about every paper here.
How not impressed were you in that moment?
It's really funny, and we've all had some good laughs with it.
What a jump into history by Felix Baumgartner.
You must have been afraid.
Well, I was.
Take a look at Niagara Falls once again, because we're just hours away.
It's where Nick Walenda is going to start his walk tonight. Take a look at this mist. This is the thickest. Nick Walenda walking his way into history.
5,
communication. Being an American involves communication. This makes it easier if you speak English for everybody else, because then everybody knows what you're trying to say.
Hola, quiero de baño. What?
There.
6. Freedoms.
Bill of Rights are freedom of speech, religion, assembly, petition, and press.
You're stupid.
I enjoy that you're expressing your freedom of speech, but you're dumb.
7. Be content with the government.
In North Korea, their government hung 2 people because they had a Bible. In America, you have the right to practice whatever religion you want to. That is why our government is better than others in many ways.
Democracy is where people run the government but aren't given too much control, and government can't control the people.
Many Americans don't understand just how amazing of a country they are blessed to live in. Many non-Americans believe that our land is worth dying for. We may have a couple flaws, but we make up for it with what other countries may not have, which includes a fair legal system, support for our soldiers, active communities, ways of knowing current events, communication, and even freedom.